You have to make room for your right arm in the golf swing in general, but most importantly, on the downswing. Now, I've not just got one drill for you today, I have three, because I've realized over the years of coaching that many people learn in different ways. So one of these will be the one for you, but make sure you try all three to see if it's that golden nugget. Because if you're not making room, it's going to cause you absolute carnage. Today we're answering this question today because we're powered by you, the viewers. So you might ask, Alex, why do we need to create room for this right arm? Well, if we're too close to this ball and we're not creating the space, we might swing over. If our arms are really stuck behind us, again, we might swing over. And I see it as one of the most misunderstood areas of the swing that actually cause us to slice. So let's get straight into this. Now, the first thing I want to say is don't overlook any of these steps. The first one being this, the address position, where we're starting. Now, a little tip from Ben Hogan, and I love Ben Hogan, one of my big inspirations of this channel and big inspirations of all my coaching. I want you to feel like your arms are in front of your body, okay? And that's really important. We don't want those arms to be retracted back here. Even if it feels like you're opening that chest, giving yourself room, you're not. I want you to feel this, and this is honestly how I would walk into every single shot. I would have my practice swings, arms out in front, and what I feel is that I'm pinching my elbows together, where if I had a balloon in there, I would keep it in, but I wouldn't pop it. So I'd walk in, arms in front, because now look how my elbow sits in front of my body. I've got room for it in the swing. So the first little tweak I want you to try is just pay attention to where these elbows are at the address position. Let's get them in front, not behind. It is as simple as that. Now watch this one fly. Like, I've done this with many a student and they just go, oh my God, it flies. Okay, so you know what? I'll do this as if I was hitting it, as I was doing it myself. Get the arms in front, walk into the shot. Right, look at that position there. Watch this fly. That was like frozen rope. Probably one of the best drives that I have genuinely hit in a very long time. Now, if you're wondering, Alex, how do I get involved in the channel? Well, it's really easy. Just subscribe, turn on the bell, and pop your query down below, no matter how big or how small. My whole aim and sole goal of this channel is simply just to help you play your best golf. And it really does help me too when you subscribe and turn on that bell. Now, the next one, and this is a real killer move in the golf swing in general, that early extension. Now, you might think, what's that got to do with creating room? Well, think about this logically. If I stand up in this downswing, my body extends, my arms have got nowhere to move. Like, look at this. If I lean over and swing, turn and back, look how my arms have space, right? Immediately I do that here, my arms would hit the side of my body. So the only thing I can do is throw it over the top. Now, if you watch this really closely and watch what I'm trying to do here, is feel as though I'm more over this ball to start the downswing. Now, there's a little bit of a secret I want you to try here to try and feel this. And it's all about the sequence in the downswing. So try these moves. So this drill couldn't be any simpler. Really, this is dead easy. Address your golf ball with whatever club you've got. Like, I find a lot of golfers want to go straight into driver. So let's start there, because I think that's where you'll start. You're going to place one of your tee pegs that you've got in your hand underneath your left heel, okay? Your next tee peg is going to go underneath your right big toe. Now, the importance of that placement is because when we tend to early extend, our belt buckle moves closer to the ball. That's sort of this move. Now, when you do that, you don't tend to put any pressure on this left tee peg underneath my left heel. It tends to all go towards the toes. So what I want you to feel here is that you should really be able to stand here and just move left to right, getting an idea of where those tee pegs are and that feeling of something underneath your foot. I want you to think about this, okay? Organize your movement around feeling a lot of pressure on the left tee peg and the right big toe. So that would look like this, wouldn't it? I can really feel that left tee peg. Now, look what that's allowed me to do. Allowed me to support my body staying in posture, not here. So first thing, I always say this, take your time with it, guys. Just feel across your chest. Feel that motion. For a lot of people, it's going to feel like you might fall over here, but that's because you're not used to it. So organising yourself around that, having a few swings with the club just across your chest, and once you're feeling a lot more comfortable, confident, have a few shots away. Just giving yourself a chance of maybe including number 1 in there as well. Don't forget we've got number 3 too. And hitting some shots away with those whole ideas, even just a soft one like this. You really get the idea of what staying in posture is, creating that room, and it gives yourself a chance to implement it in. Okay, the final one. Now, this is one that I would say is really overlooked. And why I say it's overlooked, it's because I do it on every time I hit a drive. What I do is, I stand here, I aim towards target, and I pull that right foot in. Now, why I pull it in is obviously, number 1, like we know, and you've probably seen before, I got a chance of swinging out to the right. But what I feel it does is, it's sort of, if I stand here, I feel like my arms can get jammed on my body. Moving it back straight away, I feel like I can thread the needle with that right elbow. I feel like it can get in front. So what I would encourage you to do is maybe try all 3, maybe try the first, then the second, and now the third of, okay, I stand to that shot, I create that room, and I feel like I can get that right elbow really working in front. So let's hit this one away. And you can see, can't you? Like, look, if I stand here, exaggerated. If I stand here, I've now got space. And now feel I can throw that right arm in the release. And hit shots just like that. That's coming back down the right side into the fairway. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this simple golf tip. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe.